How did you learn all this about Sanatan Dharma?
Basically, when I was 2, my parents used to make me watch all those cartoons and all that. And बीच में वो जो Little Krishna का cartoon आता था, that popped up.
Okay.
And that became my little favorite.
Okay.
As far as I remember. And then when I turned 3, I started learning Bharatnatyam. My mom's a Bharatnatyam dancer teacher. So with that more... Then when I was 4, my mom got me this Ramayana.
Okay.
It was for kids. It was very thick. But I read it like within 2 days. I loved it so much. Then a few months after that, my dad got me a Mahabharata, and my sister got me a book on Harivamsh. So it was like, not Harivamsh, basically like the stories on Krishna. So I was like, okay, this is interesting.
It seems to me like Krishna Bhagavan is your Ishtadev.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
How do you explain what an Ishtadev is to people who've never heard the word?
Ishtadev is like similar to your favorite god. And although I have never fully understood the term myself, but as to my understanding, or as I have understood, your Ishtadev is the god who is in your heart or in your mind. For me, it is not just Krishna, it's also Shiva. As a Bharatanatyam.
In your heart?
Yeah. Like, I don't have a favorite god, but Krishna, that's in his name. All attractive. Krishna means all attractive. And when you, like, Bal Krishna के बारे में ऐसे बोलते हैं, when you look at little Krishna, even if he's covered in mud, you'll be attracted to him. He was that attractive. And Krishna, एक और चीज़ है, that when you're in the presence of Krishna, your aura automatically becomes positive. And Krishna, if Krishna is your mentor, like for different people, Krishna is something else. For me, Krishna is the Gopika Vallabha.
Which means what?
He's the one who's the beloved of the gopis.
Okay.
For another person, he might be Makhanchor. For another, he might be the mentor. Oh, so on and so forth. But if I like Gopika Vallabha, I cannot deny that he's Bal Krishna. Because, like, एक fixed description नहीं होता है भगवान का. Whoever you imagine as he is, he is. You see the Bhagwan not just with Krishna. This applies to every god, every single god. Like, उनका कोई fixed description नहीं होता है. How you see them, they are. If he's a flower to you, he's a flower. If he's Tulsi, he's Tulsi. If he's Shaligram, he's Shaligram. But he is how you see he is.
How are you feeling today?
Great.
You like this room?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Great. I have a question for you.
What's up?
Why did you keep the channel name Beer Biceps?
When it started 10 years ago, this is before you were born.
Yes. Almost before I was born.
2015.
Yeah.
So when were you born?
16.
Right, just before you were born.
Yes.
But when it started, that time I thought I'll only want to create fitness videos. So I wanted to stand out. And I wanted to promote the idea that, hey, you can be fit, but you can also party. And at that point in my life, I used to party a lot. Then eventually at some point in life, I stopped partying. And I stopped drinking and all those things because of all this other stuff I learned. But the thing is, by that point, the name was very famous. So even today, when I want to drop it, sometimes I believe like the divine decides these things for you. And also on some deeper level, I try rationalizing it because I'm a Kal Bhairav Bhakt. And have you heard of Khappar Bhog?
No.
So in Kal Bhairav temples, the specialty is that you can offer alcohol as prasadam to him. But when you're offering the alcohol, it's a way of saying I offer all my own negativity to you. Take away all my negative traits. So I've seen people offering cigarettes in Kal Bhairav temples. I've seen people offering alcohol. So I think as I'm growing older in life and as I'm understanding Ugra Devtas like Kal Bhairav, Kali Maa, I'm kind of also learning not to judge even these negative things in our world. In Sansar. Whatever is the negative thing, it's fine. It's all a part of the universe.
Ugram se yaad hai, I had learned this beautiful mantra on Narasimha. It was included, like I watched Mahabharata Narasimha, I'm obsessed, but it was included in the movie.
Yeah.
And I was really happy because I have watched a few cartoons and they usually depict it for kids. But Mahabharata Narasimha is like, it's not only awakening the child inside you, it's also awakening the bhakt inside you. Because the moment the movie was ending, वो फाड़ने के टाइम पे, my brother was completely shocked. My brother was like, and I was so happy, I was literally wickedly grinning, like, yay, kind of. Because watching that demon die, it was feeling like you're getting more energetic. So even though my eyes were like, my body was like, yes, I'm full of energy. And like the mantra is Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvadomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham. So it's like you are Mahavishnu, you are terrible, you are powerful. Lord Narasimha, you are Lord Narasimha, you are auspicious, you are like, you are great. It's just saying you're great in ways that just make me feel like, yes, I agree.
Are you even a child? Are you still a child?
Yes, I am. Because in school, you see many people when they look at me, they think, oh, she must be like, to tell you truthfully, in school, I'm really great at English, at SS, in science. Math, I'm little weak at, which people will not expect. And when I told Sid Chachu, who's my, just kidding with Sid, he was so surprised because he did not expect. In my first podcast, I told him I'm weak at maths, and he was like, I do not believe you, but it was crazy seeing how people were shocked when I said I'm weak at maths.
Yeah. I used to be weak at maths till the 9th standard. And then my mum put me for these tuitions with this one maths teacher who was very famous for turning people from being bad maths students to really good maths students. So when I met her, she was very friendly and chilled out. And she'd explain the same things that my school teachers would explain. But the only difference was that she would give us a lot of homework, like a crazy amount of homework. But I'd still do it because she was the sweetest person and she'd only get angry if you didn't do the homework well. So you were forced to do that large quantity of homework. And I genuinely turned into one of the best math students in my class. And then even in engineering college, even in the most difficult maths-based subjects, I actually got really good marks. Because I realized that math is just about like doing small amounts of practice every day. It's a very different subject than all these other subjects. Like they require a certain kind of energy. This just requires you to like go at it. It's like a marathon versus those subjects being a dance. And I actually think that anyone can become good at maths, but it's just about that boring practice every day.
And one more thing is that even before the podcast we were discussing this, my languages are not good.
Oh, like, same.
That in Marathi, I literally have to revise. My best friend's a Marathi. Her name is Ridya Agrawal. And she goes like, I'll help you. Just don't mess up Marathi again. And I'm like, I'm super grateful to her.
So, sister, you were born in 2016.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lockdown?
Yes, I do.
How was it for you? Because you must have been like 4 or 5 years old.
Yes, I was 4. And I was sent to my grandparents. And at that time, they've moved. But at that time, they used to live on ground floor. And uske samne, it was this really big garden. So we had this set routine. My cousin was also there. I was sent and my parents were home. His parents were home. It was just me, my grandparents and my brother, who was like 1 or 2 at that time. And we had a set routine. Every morning, my grandparents, I call my grandma Ammu, my grandpa Appu. Because Ammuma Appupa in Malayalam. This is my maternal grandparents because my paternals are in Chhattisgarh. So we would wake up every morning. Our grandfather would go for a walk, so we would just accompany him, me and my brother, while Ammu made breakfast. And then my grandpa would take his injection, whatsoever, and we would all eat. Then we would play, we would watch TV, we would eat an apple. Lunch ke baad the most exciting part came. We took a nap. By 4 o'clock, 4:30 sharp, everyone had to wake up. No matter what. If you're sleepy or not, we don't care. The milk and the sugar, people used to come, ki doodh chahiye, the shakkar. Every day, my grandma would make paisam. Paisam is like kheer with semia. And every 6 o'clock, that Radha Krishna serial used to come up. So 6 o'clock tak hum sab baithe paisam ke sath and were watching while drinking. Once I drank 10 bowls together. Like, she makes the best.
Yeah. Did it bother you at all, the lockdown?
No, not
You
at
were
all.
happy?
Yeah, I was fine. The only thing that bothered me was like I didn't get to see my friends at that time.